add myself. I'm over here talking. Oh my goodness. Okay, everyone. Let me get myself settled. And what are we doing today? All right, everybody, come on in. For anybody new here, please allow me to introduce myself. Hello, D. Moore. Thank you. So, hello and hi, I am Maggie, your substitute teacher. Usually, I'm welcoming you to my struggle cooking class, but clearly, I'm not in the kitchen yet. I am home. Hallelujah, I'm back home. We have had a whirlwind of a travel. For the last 2 weeks, I have been in Boston. Then I went from Boston to London. Then I went from London back to Boston, back home here in Atlanta, then Atlanta to Philadelphia, and then Philadelphia back home. So I'm still a little bit tired, but I'm so happy to be here with you all. I am going to get back in the kitchen soon. I just got to go through the refrigerator. Y'all already know I'm going to have to throw away some things, do a deep clean, and then do some groceries. But I do stream for you every day here. I am not a professional chef, nor am I a professional YouTuber. I'm just a mom and a home cooker sharing my love of food on my health and wellness journey. But y'all, I'm fasting. I have been eating everything. I'm not y'all know. So I got to get back on track, but I'm down 80 pounds before this vacation with at least 20 more to go. But I do really believe in enjoying myself, and so I did. So we are going to do another dining documentary tonight. And if anybody is new here, a dining documentary is where when I'm not in the kitchen cooking for you all, I take you on the road with me so you can see what I've been up to and what I've been eating, because believe me, I have been eating clearly. And we spend the first hour kind of going through the website, looking at is that Sarah here? Oh my goodness. Hello, sir. Thank you so much for being here. I had a great panel collab with Sarah in London. But on my dining documentaries, what I do is we take the first hour, we look at the website for the restaurant, look at the different food options, talk about what we like, what we don't like. And then in the second hour, I'm actually going to show you all my pictures and my videos so you can see my experience. And if you saw the title, it's not by accident. I said when Golden Girls turn into City Girls, because y'all, Maggie was not built for the city. I am old. I will be 48 this year, and I am a suburban mom, kids in cul-de-sac. But I did find myself on a train, trying to read a map and navigate my way to a restaurant that someone recommended. So sit back and relax. We're going to talk about all of it, and I'm going to take attendance, and then we will get into the video. Thank you all for the likes. Thank you for the thumbs up, and I'm just so happy to be back with you. All right, let's see who we have here. We have Veggie in the house. Let me start at the top. We got Jürgen in the house. Jürgen from Germany. Hello, Jürgen. So good to always see you here. Jürgen is usually here with his plate. So he says good evening, and good evening to you, kind sir. We got Veggie in the house, one of my day one scholars. Thank you so much for being here, Veggie, as always. Veggie says greetings to all. We have Tracy in the house. Tracy says, hello, I met Tracy in San Diego at the Lead Attorney Meetup. So wonderful to see you here, my dear. My first time seeing Lemon Please. Hello, Lemon Please says, hi, I love lemon. I love all citrus. So hello and welcome. You are welcome here. We have Erin Laura. She says, happy Saturday, Maggie in chat. Yes, happy Saturday, everyone. It is 2:05 p.m. where I am in Atlanta, but I know this channel is worldwide. So good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are. We have Elaine in the house. My first time seeing Elaine here. Elaine says, hi, Maggie. It's my first time here. Saw you on Pearly Things. Looking forward to your show. Aw, thank you, sweetheart. We have Jessie. Jessie is back saying, hello, Maggie. Arnisha is bringing the hearts. Hello, hello. Thank you all so much. Who do we have on IG? Hello, Aaliyah. Thank you so much for being here. We have Sarah Garvey in the house. You all please check him out. He's a content creator. Local celebrity is chiming in. We have D. Moore, Joseph, Shaping. Is it Durkin? Thank you all. Kareem, thank you all so much for being here. I am on all social that I know of. They keep coming up with new stuff. But I am streaming on IG, and I'm also streaming on Facebook and YouTube. If you all want to see the screen share, you can find Maggie, the substitute teacher. Who do we have here? Jason Brown. He says, hello, sis. He says, hey, sis, cooking it up. Actually, eating it up. I'm not cooking yet. The kitchen is right here, and I cannot wait to get my apron back on. But I literally landed yesterday. I've been gone for 2 weeks, so I got to get groceries and so much stuff I want to cook for you all. Connected with Jason Brown in the Kevin Samuels The Mix, the Facebook group. So he's been definitely doing good work there. All right, everyone. So we are going to talk about a restaurant that I ate at for the first time in the Philadelphia, Pennsylvania area. Hey, Sinji, called The Love. So let me tell you all about this, and then we're going to take a look at their website and take a look at the menu, as we always do, because I'm here for the snacks. Okay. So you all know, or if you don't know, I do work from home. I work for a technology company that is based out of Philadelphia. Well, technically, Radnor, Pennsylvania, which is a wealthy suburb about 20 minutes outside of Philadelphia. So I work from home, but once a quarter, they do like for us to come to the headquarters to kind of have these big department meetings. So for me, it's like a mom getaway. I can go, all expense paid, hotel, flight, and they give us a very generous per diem. I think it's like $125 per day that you can have for meals that you can use on the expense account. Who needs to eat $125 per day? Clearly, I don't. And usually, when we go, these department meetings, they usually provide breakfast, provide lunch on site, and then sometimes we will have a team dinner at the end of the workday. But on this particular day, we had the evening off. Thank you so much for the hearts, everyone. Um, on this particular evening, we had the evening off. So a girlfriend of mine, we met at work, but we've become friends. She's 50. I'm 47. I'll be 48 this year. Because we are both in the Atlanta area, we asked some of the locals to make a recommendation, since we had the evening off, of any restaurants that they would recommend that we could go to for our last night in Philly. Okay, who do we have here already coming to the front of the line? Thank you so much, Mr. Ron Alexander. We have a stream sponsor at $4.99. Thank you. I appreciate that. You all, the stream sponsor is the person who gives the biggest super chat, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, Facebook stars, Instagram gifts, or buy me a coffee. You can support the channel, but honestly, I'm so grateful that you all are here. I didn't think anybody would care about this. So every time you're here and you engage with me in the chat, it helps the channel to grow. But I am going to put Mr. Ron Alexander in the ticker at $4.99. Thank you to the stream sponsor, Ron Alexander. $4.99. I didn't find $5 laying around today, so I am grateful for all of it. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so we are in the South, my girlfriend and I, Andrea, coworkers and friends. And so we were asking some of the local people to make a recommendation. Now, I should have known, because the company is headquartered in Pennsylvania. And so we work with a lot of people from the New England part of the world. I'm a Southern girl. Y'all know I'm in Atlanta. But I work with people from New York, from Philadelphia, all of that. It's a blur to me. Once you get past Virginia, I don't know. There's a part of the map up there. It's like, it's different. But clearly, in the New England part of the world, or if you're, a city type person, you're used to kind of like public transportation and taking trains and hopping off and doing all this stuff. We drive everywhere in the South. I'm used to door-to-door service. So Maggie had an encounter with the Amtrak experience I was not ready for, but I did power through, and you all will see all of that. All right. So First, we're going to take a look at this restaurant. It's called The Love, and I'm going to pull up the website. They gave us several recommendations, but I love the name The Love, and it was a quaint, charming, very like buzzing city restaurant in the Philadelphia area. So I'll eat just about anything. Y'all know I'll try almost everything, almost anything once. So let me share my screen, and we're going to take a look at The Love. If anybody has ever been here, please let me know. Y'all, I always forget. How do I? I'm getting old. Let me share my screen. All right, share screen. The Love. Let's see. Okay, so hopefully you all, did I do it right? You all can see? Okay, perfect. So let's take a look at this restaurant. We're going to take a look at the menu. I'd love to know what you all would have at this restaurant if you were there. What sounds good to you? And all right, let's continue. So this is the website, and it is theloverestaurant.com. I did put the link in the description. Okay, I'm already looking at this cheese plate, and it's a little creepy. I just realized what's in the middle of this cheese board. I know we have a little bit of a delay, but can anybody take a look at this cheese board and let me know what would be a little bit interesting to you? Hello, Smoke and Arts. Thank you so much for being here. And I am sharing my screen on Facebook and YouTube if you all want to find Maggie, the substitute teacher. All right. So what type of cuisine? We'll take a look at the About Us, but this is their home page. You can see here, you can reserve a table. We did not make reservations. We just kind of showed up. Lesson learned. If you can, make reservations so you don't have to wait. When we arrived, eventually, you will hear about our journey. We had to wait about 20 minutes, which was fine. We had the evening to ourselves. All right, so I'm looking at this charcuterie board here. Let's see, what do we have on the board here? We have some cheeses, we have some crispy toast, we have some jam, we have some herbs, we have some fruit. I don't know what this is, but why is this ball of cheese shaped and formed with a tail and little ears to look like a mouse? I'm not loving that, so let's continue. Y'all know Maggie's not an animal lover. I love the babies, but I just can't get down with the animals. All right, so let's learn a little bit about this restaurant. So it has business partners, Amy and Steven, that came together to introduce this restaurant. And I guess they called it The Love because they love their hometown of Philadelphia. Don't these pancakes look incredible? I think so. Could I recreate that? It looks like blueberry, lemon blueberry. We'll have to take a look. Let's see what we can learn about this restaurant. All right. All right, so it is in the part of Philadelphia called Rittenhouse Square. Apparently, the locals know a lot about this restaurant, or this part of town. I didn't know much about Rittenhouse Square, but it was a very kind of artsy, eclectic part of downtown Philadelphia. Lots of restaurants, young, very buzzing about town. So that's the area of Philadelphia that this was in. All right, let us continue. So it's a bi-level sanctuary. So I guess that means they have an upstairs. Hey, Sunita. So it seats 150 people. They have indoor and outdoor seating. It was cold, and so we sat inside, and it is around the 18th Street block of Philadelphia in a loft. So you all can see there, but you can see a little bit of the view here. Very quaint, very charming. So this is the entrance from the street. This is the hostess stand. So when you walk in, and you all will see my pictures, the bar is to the left, the hostess stand is right in front, and then you turn right for the seating area. All right, so you can read a little bit more about the business partners. Beautiful. You can see the decor. How would you all describe that? To me, kind of quaint and charming, very warm. So you can see here the hours of operation, and then we're going to take a look at the menu because that's really what we want to learn about, right? And they are on social, and I did drop the link to their website. So from first glance, we're liking what we see. All right, let us continue. All right, let me see if I can get to the menu. All right. So I'm clicking on menus on the website. So you all can see they have a lunch menu. Very nice. A brunch menu. I am here for brunch. God, I got to know what these pancakes are, y'all. 1 second. We had dinner. So I'm going to jump to the dinner menu. But I want to see what those are. Look at this baby buttermilk drop biscuits. Good mama. I don't see the pancake. OG classics. This must be them. Lemon poppy pancakes with lemon buttercream and sour cherry sauce. Oh my gosh. All right. Brunch menu's already looking exquisite. But we were there for dinner. So we arrived in the evening. So let's take a look at the dinner menu. Oh, it opened up on another tab. 1 second, y'all. I always get confused. So let me open up the tab so you all can actually see the menu. All right. Yes. Thank you so much, Erin Laura. I appreciate that. All right. Dinner. All right. So let's make sure you all can see. All right. So let's take a look at what your options are. So for appetizers, and I'd love to know from what you all see here what you like. Let me see if I can make, I don't, okay, no, not that view. That's too small. Yeah, let's do it this way. Okay. So for appetizers, they call them beginnings. All right. So this is the start of the beginning menu. We will take a look at drinks as well. So they have bread basket. They call them Parker House rolls. We did get that. They came with chive butter. I will give you my thoughts on the butter. You could also get cauliflower soup. What is this one? A labor of love. Okay, so this must be the cheese board. So if you wanted to share your appetizers with your dining mates, you could get cheese, jams, pecans, and raisins. That sounds yummy. You could get something called shrooms. I've never had fried. Have I ever had fried mushroom? I've never had fried mushrooms. I've had stuffed mushrooms, but this is fried portobellas. That sounds yummy with garlic chili aioli. Beet salad if you're feeling healthy. You could get burrata toast. And we've talked about burrata, which is the soft, fresh mozzarella. I love a buffalo mozzarella, the burrata. Think of the ones that's like the soft creamy cheese that you may either slice in a caprese salad or put on is it the margarita pizza? But yes, the burrata salad. Let us continue. Oh, here we are. Black truffle risotto. So we did have the risotto. One of the things that was recommended to us when we came here was this risotto. So let's see what's in there. It is lemon scented artichokes, parmesan, sourdough, and herb breadcrumbs. So I had to ask, okay, y'all, like I said, I'm not a proper chef. Is risotto pasta? Or is risotto rice? Every time I hear risotto, I think of Gordon Ramsay screaming, "Where is that risotto?" Well, apparently it is rice, but it's cooked down very soft into like a creamy type of rice dish, and then you could flavor it with whatever you like. Rice will absorb the flavors of what you want. So you all will see that in my pictures, but we did have the risotto. Yes, Erin Laura says it is rice. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, let's continue. So we did have that, and we ended up splitting it, but you can have Southern style hush puppies. I love when the New England people make Southern style food. That looks yummy. Line caught tuna crudo, more burrata toast. Did we already have that? Oh, they have it on a little typo. They have it in here twice on their website, but that's okay. Yeah. And then a Caesar salad. All right. So for the appetizers, you all see what the choices are. I'd love to know, what are you all getting from the appetizer menu? So we ended up getting the Parker House rolls. You will see that in the pictures. And we ended up getting the black truffle risotto because they offered to split it for us. So any favorites so far, I'd love to know while I pour my, I don't know if Brandon is with us. Shout out to the Walmart water. I only need to be drinking water. I have been enjoying myself. So I don't do anything crazy when I come back. I don't do any type of like real detox or cleanse. I just get back to what I'm supposed to eat, which is sugar-free, dairy-free, and gluten-free. Hence the reason I am your substitute teacher. So when I cook for you, it'll be sugar-free, dairy-free, and gluten-free. Unless you want the full flavor, I can do that too. Erin Laura is here for the shrooms. So Erin Laura is going to have the fried mushrooms. Let's take a look at what that was, and then we will move on. All right. So the shrooms were the fried portobellos with a tasty garlic chili aioli, ginger spiced radish. I don't know what this is. Escabeche? Now I got to Google it. Does anybody know what that is? I don't know. Escabeche. It's a Spanish dish. Okay. It's like marinated feet, like a sauce. Okay. Good to know. Hello, MV. Thank you so much for being here. Anybody on IG, if you want to see the screen share, I'm on Facebook and YouTube. Or you're going to have the Caesar salad. I know. Aaron says, if you give me decisions, I might have them all. That is my problem, y'all. I'm greedy. I have said it many times. I want everything. I don't have to eat it all, but I want to taste it all. Let us continue. All right. So let's look at the dinner menu. All right. So here is what they offer, and I did ask the waiter to recommend something because you all know I can be indecisive. All right. So their Lovebird, which is their signature, you can get buttermilk fried chicken, buttery corn grits. You had me at comeback sauce. Tell me you're Southern without saying you're Southern. So I had to ask about that. I did get the Lovebird special, which is their signature dish. You can also get shrimp and scallop. I think it's cacio de pepe. So this is shellfish for anybody who can have it. They have a ricotta ravioli. So that's a cheese ravioli if you're a vegetarian. Our vegetable-tarian scholars. He also recommended the spring salmon, green goddess. Who doesn't love green goddess? Maybe you don't. But you could get your fish dish for our pescatarians. Rigatoni and short rib if you want something a little bit more hearty, like a meat and a pasta. Hello, Al. Thank you so much for being here. You could get boneless Berkshire honey brined pork chop if you're into pork chops. This one says branzino la, yeah, I'm not French, la orange. So like I don't know, what is branzino? I got to look it up, y'all. I don't know everything. So this is how we learn together. Oh, it's a bass. Okay, it's a European bass. So you can get fish. And then if you're vegan, they have a plant power option with farro and vegetables, relish, and lemon vinaigrette. Hello, Queen. Thank you so much for being here. All right. So from the dinner menu, those of you all that are on Instagram, you can check me out on Facebook and YouTube. What are you looking for? What are you going to get? I had the Lovebird, but what is standing out to you all? What does Kia say? Happy Saturday, Maggie. I hope you all are well. Yeah, I'm feeling good. A little bit tired from all the travel, but I am happy to be home and happy to be back with you all. Got to get back on the program because y'all know it's a struggle for me. All right. So let's see what else is on the menu. So they have some side items. We'll take a look at the side items and then we'll get into the pictures. Oh, Erin Laura is going to have the short rib. Doesn't that sound yummy? I know. That sounds so good. Braised beef short rib ragu. So that's like a sauce. Balsamic tomatoes, crisp shallots, and basil. That sounds incredible. Very savory, very hearty. Short rib is great. It's meaty. It's tender with a sauce and a pasta. Sock that up with a biscuit or not. Let us continue. So your side options to choose from. I almost wanted this. You had me at hello. Look at this one. Butter brushed warm garlic cornbread. Take me now. That's the problem. I'm so greedy. Oh my gosh, that warm hot butter breads. Oh my gosh. Yes, yes, yes. All right, you could also get is that frites? I guess that's like potato fries. Castle Valley Mill yellow grits. I did have the grits. They came with my Lovebird chicken. I was not a fan. We'll talk more about that when we get to the pictures, but they were a little bit heavy and sticky for me. I like my grits to be a little bit more soupy. I guess everybody's different. Um, do you like your grits a little bit runny that you can like kind of spoon them up, or do you like your grits a little bit like stick to you? These were very thick grits. All right, let us continue. You can also get ginger miso slow cooked collard greens. I heard those were good. I didn't have the collard greens. I switched mine out for this cucumber and feta salad. I really enjoyed it. I'm not a greens person as far as collards. I do like spinach, but like turnip greens, collard greens, that's not really my thing. But hey, you like what you like. Food is very subjective. Or you could get whipped potato and creamy garlic butter. So that basically means a fancy mashed potato. And my coworker girlfriend that I was with, she switched out the grits for the potatoes and said that they were excellent. She let me taste them too. So what do you all like as far as the sides? Thank you all so much for the hearts. I appreciate it. So if you're choosing your entree and you could have it your way, Burger King. I'm ashy, y'all. Let me put some lotion on. Sorry. If you could have it your way, Burger King, which of those sides are calling your name? I'd love to know. Sorry, y'all. Oh, goodness. It's all good. You know what would be the best dining experience for me? Don't give me a menu. Oh, we haven't done this one yet. Maybe we'll do it tomorrow. Like a tasting menu where you just bring out a little bit of everything, like just 2 bites of everything so I can have it all. That would be best for me. What does Erin Laura say? We don't do cornbread well up here. So Erin Laura is one of our Canadian scholars. She says, so I'm taking that if I'm in the US and on the menu. Okay, so yeah, you would like to have cornbread. So good. All right, let us continue. I think we're down to the desserts, and then I will look and see if they have a drink menu. And of course, since this was a work trip and we were expensing it, I had everything. Even if I were paying for it, I want everything. So I did look at dessert. Did I need to eat it all? No. Oh. All right, so your options for dessert. So let me know what you all like. You can get your passion fruit souffle cake. That sounds yummy. A souffle would be a nice, airy, light cake. C is for cookie. Queensborn says, I love anything with cheese. I know, right? Bring me the cheese, please. C is for cookie, which is what we had. So you all will see this in the pictures. Our waiter recommended this dessert because I want everything greedy. They also had a flourless chocolate pudding cake. So if you like more of the, not a mousse, but like a dense, creamy, rich cake, this could be an option for you. I almost got the lemon cream brulee. My colleague and girlfriend, she really wasn't feeling dessert, so we got something to share. Ideally, what my greedy behind would have liked is for her to order a dessert and me to order a dessert so we could taste both. But, I can't be too obnoxious, but that's what I like. So if you ever go out with me and you're a foodie, we're going to order everything and taste it all. But you don't do that to people if they don't want to share food. Erin Laura says, yes, I'm with you on the tasting. Tapas are good for the indecisive. Absolutely. For any scholars who like Spanish food, tapas are small plates and, a lot of times I will make a meal out of just a couple appetizers. That's ideal for me so I can taste it all. Absolutely. All right, let us continue. So you have your lemon creme brulee. I almost got this lemon infused cream, burnt sugar, and orange poppy sable cookie. If I ever go back, well, I will go back because we got to go back in May. That is calling my name. And then a warm banana brioche bread pudding. All right, so of the desserts, which one is calling your name? I'd love to know what you all would like for dessert. We ended up having the C is for cookie. Hmm. I'm hearing music. Oh, I think I have my device on. Let me tell the robot to stop. And I'm back. I don't know what happened, y'all. Hopefully, y'all can hear me. I muted myself because the robot was playing music. Please let me know. It's always something, y'all. It's always something. Hopefully, you all can hear. Good grief. Oh, my word. Okay, Queensborn can hear on IG. All right, y'all. Like I said, I'm not a professional. I'm just a mom and a home cooker sharing my love of food with you all. Okay. So what I was saying is I had a frosé by recommendation of the waiter. I'd never had a frosé before, which is basically like a slushy with wine or slushy made from wine. Papa, can you hear me? Thank you, y'all. It's always something. I hope y'all don't come here for a professional experience. It's just me. Thank you. AE says I'm back. Thank you for the hand claps. My first time seeing you here, and welcome. Okay. So now we're going to go into story time. And I'm going to tell you all how the Golden Girls ended up being City Girls for a hot second. So, funnily enough, you all know Brandon Eljet. You know him and you love him. He's been a huge supporter in the community. He made a comment on my post when I said that I was going to Philadelphia. And again, Philadelphia is the headquarters for the company that I work for. So, this was a work trip. So, I traveled to Boston for the Wives Club, London for Maggie the substitute teacher, and Philadelphia was for work. And when he heard I was going to Philadelphia, I should have grabbed it somewhere. He posted a comment that said, "Don't let me hear that Maggie is coming back with a bonnet, wearing Uggs, talking about city girls, we up." It sounds so funny, me even saying it. I'm so lame. I am the opposite of a city girl. I am very much not the city girl. Um, so I thought it'd be fun to take my suburban hips into the city of Philadelphia. So again, we were meeting in a suburb called Radnor, which I don't know what direction it is, but it's about 20 minutes outside of Philadelphia. And so on our last night there for this work trip, we had the evening to ourselves. So I asked a coworker of mine who is from New York, a young man from Manhattan, what restaurants he would recommend. He recommended the Love restaurant. He said, "Oh, it's easy. All you do is just walk to the train station, hop on the train, and you go 20 minutes into the city and you're there." Sounded simple enough, but for a 50-year-old woman and a 40, almost 48-year-old woman, it was kind of like a little bit of an adventure. So let's see if we can share that experience. Yes, hello. Thank you so much for being here. All right, so I'm going to share my screen again and we'll take a look at my adventure. All right. So I just took some pictures. You know, for me, whenever I go to another part of the country or really anywhere, I always look at the architecture. To me, it's very interesting to look at how buildings are different. So if you've never been to the South or Atlanta, because of the history, Atlanta is very new. So we have a lot of buildings that don't have a lot of history to them, if you will, very cookie cutter, suburbs. So whenever I go somewhere and there's a lot of character, you'll see me just taking pictures of the building. So like these old churches, as we're just driving through these old churches with the steeple, like very colonial, I thought that was interesting just to see. All right, so a little bit of background and how we got here. So here's my friend Andrea. Let me turn off the sound. All right. So before we got here, and this here is an Amtrak station. So since this was a work trip, we were put up in a hotel. The hotel had an in-house restaurant. That was good. Across the street from the hotel was a Fleming's restaurant, which is a very nice steak restaurant, which could have been a very good option, both within walking distance. But oh no, we decided that we wanted to be adventurous and go into the city. So we took an Uber to the train station and we ended up going way out of our way, but we don't know. We ended up having to double back. I have only been on an Amtrak. Have I ever been? Yes, I've been on an Amtrak once in my life, but I don't really know the whole train station etiquette, if you will. So we arrive and there's multiple lines and multiple platforms, and we end up in this place that's empty. And nobody is at the counter, as you all can see here. So we come in, and it looks like, you know, are we in the right place? Because nobody is here. There's maps on the wall. It looks rather industrial, and nobody is at the counter. The counter where, hello, we're two old suburban ladies trying to make our way into the city. Can somebody help us? What does AE say? I love to stop and appreciate the architecture as well. So beautiful. Thank you for saying that. Y'all, I'm a shutterbug, so I take pictures everywhere. Most of my stuff is food related, but if y'all are on this journey with me, you're going to see a little bit of everything. Erin Laura says, ooh. Erin Laura says, this is how horror movies start, y'all. Exactly. Exactly. She's told us to run. We should have known. There were many opportunities to just be like, is this what we really want to do? But we were out in the city. We were feeling footloose and fancy free. We were out away from our cul-de-sacs. We wanted to be grown. Hello, Uganda. Thank you so much for being here. If you want to see my screen share, feel free to join on Facebook or YouTube. All right. So we are waiting at this counter behind glass. We don't know what SEPTA is. We don't have tickets. We're just here for an adventure. Nobody is behind the counter. And so we hear a toilet flush. Nobody is in our view. And how can I say this delicately? A woman comes out. I think she had either 3 teeth or 3 teeth missing. I don't know. But I saw from afar. She had on like what resembled a uniform, and she came out like holding the trash can. I didn't know if she was the worker or the cleaning lady or whatever, but she came out of the bathroom after the toilet flushed, holding the trash can, and she said, I'll be right with you. So now me and Andrea are looking at each other like, is it too late to turn back? We have already Ubered to a train station. We got the train stations mixed up. Our coworker from Manhattan, city boy, said, oh yeah, you can just walk to the train station. Well, we weren't trying to do that. So we Ubered to a train station, basically 20 minutes the other direction. But we don't know. We're from the suburbs. AE is already looking, covering your eyes and mouth. Exactly. You're dead already. Oh, we haven't even started. Haven't even started. Hello, Neju. Thank you so much for being here. Erin Laura's already laughing at me. Y'all, I don't know. I wanted to be grown. I'm out here traveling for business. I should have stayed my hips in this comfy hotel and just ordered room service or walked across the street. But no, I thought I was ready for the city. Turn up. Hello, my update. Thank you. If y'all want to see my pictures, come over to Facebook or YouTube. We got Lady Navoa in the house. My first time seeing you, sweetheart. She says, oh, Miss Maggie. Oh, I know, y'all. Somebody should have told me. My guy was like, see, I can't let you go nowhere. Okay, so we standing at this counter waiting for the lady with the trash bucket to come behind and help us navigate through this Amtrak. All right, so this is us. This is us. Notice she's taken off her glasses. We're reading this little schedule, trying to figure out where the heck are we supposed to go. Oh, Erin Laura is telling us SEPTA. You Googled it. Is the Southeastern Pennsylvania Transportation Authority. Yes, thank you, Google. All we know is our coworker was like, oh yeah, just hop on the train. We don't do that. I am not train astute. I need help. I need you to tell me, what is the train supposed to say? What is the name of the train? Which way does it go? I live in a cul-de-sac. I am not a city girl. I thought I was. So we are here. Erin Laura's laughing. We are here trying to make sense. And of course, the lady was like, you just go up Go down, go to the middle platform. The train comes every 30 minutes and it'll take you 20 minutes down. All we know is we're trying to find a restaurant called The Love. I'm trying to have the risotto. Ain't nothing in this Amtrak helping me feel warm and fuzzy. So we said, okay, do we buy tickets? How do we board this train? And she's like, oh no, you buy them on the train. So we're like, so you just get on a moving vehicle and then you buy your tickets? Like, to us, it seems backwards. I thought you would buy a ticket and then board the train, but she just sent us to get up on this train. Okay, if you say so. What does AE say? You love my story time? Y'all, I really just wanted the risotto. I don't know how I end up in these places. You've been here since my pearly grocery store time. Oh, y'all, when I went yes, 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 yes. I really just want to have a simple experience, but it's always an adventure. And y'all keep coming back. So here we go. Here we go. Oh, Lady Navoa says, I'm always watching. Love you. You just moderate a lot of other channels. You heard of Sir Hale Speaks and Security Boss. I should do a collab with both of them. They're married and doing it big, Miss Maggie. Aw, thank you for saying that. So let me just, clarify. And let me just clarify here. Hello, Mr. Bobby Wright. You all, there's a lot going on in my space right now, and I'm trying to wrap my arms around all of it. All are welcome here. We are the happy, wholesome, family-friendly side of YouTube. My YouTube channel is 1 year old, and it's a cooking channel, and it started with me documenting my health and wellness journey. Clearly, I have strayed, but we're getting back on it. Shout out to the Walmart water. And so I started with cooking, and then I bring you all with me when I do these dining documentaries. I do have a second channel, Teachable Moments with Maggie, because I have been on an etiquette and elegance journey because I need it. And then my third channel is the Wives Club, which is the relationship channel. I have kept them separate because I know different people come for different things, but if there's a little bit of a sprinkling, that is why. So some of you all have found me in various places, but thank you for the compliment. I appreciate it. Thank you for the love. Lady Navoa says, City Girls tired. Yeah, y'all, we were tired already. We ain't got on the train yet. Just getting from the hotel to the Uber to the Amtrak. Who takes an Amtrak to go to dinner? This doesn't make sense to us. We are here for door-to-door service. Why I gotta board a train to get risotto? I don't know. It sounded like a good idea at the time. Mr. Bobby Wright says, you have silent generation femininity. Shout out to you. Thank you for the compliment. I appreciate that so much. Silent generation means I'm old, and I'm here for it. Let me just say something right now. I am 47. I am not cool. Ain't never been cool. I'm not trying to be cool. Y'all, I'm just here for the snacks, and then I end up in these adventures and tell y'all about it. But thank you, thank you, thank you for the compliments. But I do believe in aging gracefully. It is an art, and I am here for it. So I thought I could be a city girl. Clearly, I'm more of a golden girl. We tried, y'all. We tried. Okay. Aw, thank you, Mr. Bobby Wright says I didn't mean age-wise, class-wise. Thank you for the compliment. I appreciate that. Queensborn says I am the epitome of cool. Aw, thank you, sweetheart. I'll pay you later. All right. So these old ladies, we are trying to make sense because people are just giving us direction like we supposed to know how to read a train schedule. So this is us, glasses off, trying to figure our way through the daggum SEPTA, okay? Lady Navoa says that was so dope with Pearly Things and MTR. Thank you for the compliment. Aw, you all enjoyed the collab. Yes, more to come. Thank you. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. But yeah, you all, it's all starting to become a mix. So whatever brings you here, if you like it here, you are welcome. A&D says, Miss Maggie, that's what makes you cool. I'm the auntie. I'm gonna be the cool auntie, or I'm not a granny. Not ready for that. Lady Navoa says, word there. Now you know of me. All right. So we're reading the map, and y'all, it's been a minute. So we're reading the map, and what we have learned is we need to go to the station. I think it's called Suburban. I don't know. But she had to write it down on a piece of paper for us because y'all know people up north, they're like, yeah, hop on this train, go to this station and get out and walk. That's too much. and it's too fast. I'm going to need you to slow it down. I'm going to need you to tell me step by step what to do, because I'm not trying to be out here in the streets of Philadelphia, lost and confused. So she wrote down, like on a piece of paper. We asked for a brochure, or not a brochure, what do they call them? A map or a guide or whatever. She said they were running low, so she couldn't give us one. So we had like a little piece of paper with the station we were supposed to get on, okay? Y'all, all for some risotto. Okay, so we figure out where we're trying to go. So this is me. Sorry, y'all. I'm having a moment. I'm sitting down like, I'm in this Amtrak station. Ain't nobody here. The lady who's helping us, I don't know if she works here or she's a cleaning lady. She wouldn't give us a brochure. She told us to look at the sign to figure out where we're supposed to go. I went and sat down. I needed a moment. I'm like, is this what I'm trying to do? Is this how it all ends? Okay. So I'm looking crazy. This is it. Y'all, I have been told about my facial expressions. I can't help it. I'm old. Whatever I'm feeling, you're going to know. If you're happy, if I'm happy, you're going to know. If I'm looking crazy, you're going to know. So Andrea's like, we can do this, Maggie. So she's over there with her glasses off because the doctor told her she needs bifocals, and she said the devil is a lie. So she can't see. So she's looking at the map, doing that old lady thing. I just sitting down like, we could have just called for room service. But she's like, girl, we going to have an adventure. City girls, we up. Yes, they were running low on brochures. How you just tell me to go to the platform in the middle? Like, who does that? Erin Laura's laughing at me. Lady Navo is laughing. Let's carry on. So I'm sitting there looking crazy, like how I end up here. All right, so we come in. I don't know if you all can see. So we come in. This is where the Uber drops us off. And so the building over here with the roof, let me make sure I'm sharing. Okay, so the building over here where the roof is like the command station where the empty benches were, and we don't see anybody. Now, again, I'm not used to public transportation. I know, y'all, just bear with me, okay? So I'm thinking like there's going to be people, it's going to be kind of buzzing. We get there and it's like, ooh, like ain't nobody there. I'm like, is this how it's supposed to be? So the lady with 3 teeth or 3 teeth missing who wouldn't give us a brochure told us to go to the middle platform, wait for the station, and get off at Suburban. We got Bolo TV. He says solo salute to Maggie in the chat. Hello, sir. Thank you so much for being here and welcome. All right. So we are making our way down. We have to leave this building. There's like an elevator that takes you up, and there's like a platform, like a little walkway. So we're walking down here to sit on these steel chairs and wait for the train. All right. So I'm like, okay, I'm going down into the belly of the beast. Now, the train has come. We are getting up on this rickety thing, looking like we're not supposed to be here. So we sit down and we're like, okay. So let me we look lost and confused. We don't know where we sit. Is it assigned seating? We've been Ubering everywhere. So we sit down. Y'all hear me say, okay. So we making our way downtown, walking fast, exactly, trying to get some risotto. So we sit down and we don't know anything about the train. So people just come on, the train man is there. We don't know these people. And again, for those of y'all who live the city life, we don't know about this, okay? I'm used to like, I get on at a place, I get off at a place. The train, opens up, people come on. Some of them look happy. Some of them look like the Walking Dead. We just sitting there clutching our bags, waiting for the man to come charge us for this ticket. Are we going to be found out? Are they going to kick us out? We don't know what's going on. Is that an empty train? So this was dinner time. So it was like 5 or 6 p.m. As we were getting towards the city, more people came on. But yeah, it was kind of empty. Oh, y'all are introducing me. All right. So we get on the train and we sit down. And all these people come in. I don't know y'all, and you don't know me. We're just trying to get some risotto. All right. So these doors, so there's the train man. I'm sure he has a name, maybe Mr. Conductor or whatever, but we're looking around at these seats in this metal box that we're in, and every stop there's the train man. He's walking through and he's like opening doors, and then when it stops he closes doors. Like, I don't know why. I guess I thought they would be like automatic doors, but every time there was a stop he would get out. It was a lot. It was a lot going on. I'm not used to this. We thought we were ready for the city girl experience. We clearly were not, but we in here now. Let's carry on. All right. So he comes through with his ticket machine. It was actually kind of cool. He had like a little reader. And as he was walking through the hallway or the train car, whatever, people who were regulars have these cards that look like credit cards, and you tap them on the machine and it does something. I don't know what it does. Maybe it deducts the ride. But we're there looking like the lady told us to get on on the train. Are we supposed to be here? And so he asked, are you paying together or separate? So we each got our cards out. I don't even know how much it was. $3, $6, $8. I don't know. But I swiped my card, and then he did give us a little piece of paper. Maybe it's somewhere. Maybe it's in my wallet. But it was basically a piece of paper, like a disposable ticket that allows you to exit. Because, at the train stations, there's a turnstile that you have to walk to. I had to struggle to get through, but basically you are able to buy your ticket while the train is moving. So while he was walking down, he put this little ticket, maybe y'all know what it's for, to, I guess, indicate that he had, taking care of us at our seat. But it was a very different experience. Again, we've been Ubering everywhere. I'm just used to the app. I don't know about all this manual stuff going on, but hey, city girls, we up. All right. So more train stops, people are coming on, coming off, all that is going on. All right. So now we are approaching Philadelphia. Now, I will say this. We were in Radnor, which is kind of a wealthy suburb of Philadelphia. As we're on the train, we go from these big, beautiful, clean buildings that you all saw to a little bit more suspect looking scenery, a little bit more graffiti, a little bit more dilapidated. We're looking at each other like, I hope this risotto is really good. It was. But again, the sun is starting to set, so it's starting to get darker, but we are here. We are following instructions, hoping to make it to our destination. What does Erin Laura say? Yes, the card reader charges the fare. Most stations have machines to swipe when you get off to stop the charge. What he gave you is a transfer. Okay, so I guess they charge you based on the distance from where you get on to where you get off. And then that is what lets you exit. Thank you for sharing. All right, so let's see if there's anything. So we're on the train acting like we know what we're doing. We're looking at the bridges. We're coming into the city. All right. So now I'm supposed to swipe to get out. I don't know what I'm doing, y'all. I'm struggling. The turnstile isn't moving. Did I make it out? Nope, I'm stuck. She walks through. I'm thinking, oh my goodness, is this how it ends? How do I get out of here? Did I make it out? Okay, I finally made it out. Woo! Stuff is beeping and blinking.
I don't know. What did you do?
Hello, Giovanni.
Yeah, this right here. Yeah.
Again, stuff is beeping. People are behind me. We don't know what we're doing. I don't know. Y'all, I'm a suburban mom, okay? Put an apron on me. I'll cook for you all day. From the pickup line, kids in cul-de-sacs. I'm out here with a transfer. People are behind me. The turnstile's not moving. I'm swiping my card. Am I doing it right? I just had this vision of like the police blowing the whistle, stop that lady, and then them tackling me because I didn't do it right. It was so much. Hello, Ozavis, Dr. Irita. I'm on Facebook and YouTube if y'all want to see. Erin Laura says, you got to swipe top to bottom. You're loving this. Yes. City girls, we up. More like golden girls, stay home. So I made it out of the turnstile eventually once I figured out what I was doing. Y'all know you just try to blend in and act cool, act like you're not a tourist. All right. So we made it out of the turnstile finally. And now we're in a train station looking around like, what do we do now? We were expecting, okay, y'all don't laugh at me. We're just trying to go get some risotto. I'm expecting to get off of the train and the Love restaurant is just right there saying, Maggie, you made it. We've been waiting for you. That did not happen. Yes, Vonnie, I have so many adventures unplanned, but yes, this is happening. So now we make it through the turnstiles. Y'all can see the turnstiles there. So now we're just standing, looking around. What we really needed, y'all know when you arrive at the airport and they have those people with the signs, like the limo drivers. We needed a sign that said Golden Girls this way because we looking around like the Manhattan guy that I work with did not tell me like what happened. So you get off the train and then what? Like I gotta walk some more. We already Ubered to the Amtrak, talked to the lady with 3 teeth or 3 teeth missing, went up, went down, sat on the metal chairs, got on the train, the wrong one, fine, figured out where we're going. Now we're in a train station looking around like, who are these people? We just looking for risotto. Erin Laura is laughing. AE is laughing. Hello, Wilbert. You all know him and love him. I was just trying. See, this is why next time I'm just ordering room service. It was too much. City girls, we up. More like golden girls, stay home. Let us continue. All right, so now we are in what appears to be a train station, looking around crazy. Elevators are moving, people are walking, more turnstiles, nobody's coming to help us. Okay, okay, what do we do? Stuff is beeping and blinking and making noises. There's multiple entrances, multiple exits. All right, y'all. So we knew that the restaurant address was 18th Street. And I don't know how we figured out, well, maybe if we get off at 17th Street, we can walk to 18th Street. Okay, so that was the plan. So we followed the direction to get off at 17th Street because we're like, okay, we can walk one street over. That's the plan. All right. So we try to find an exit, just act like we've been somewhere, look at other people and just follow the herd so we can get out of this place that we're in. And there's these long hallways. Apparently we're underground, but we're just trying to get to where this restaurant is. So we go down this long hallway. I think there was like some police. We almost asked the police to help us because we ain't never been nowhere. We got a new stream spot. Aaron Lord giving the $5.50 for Storytime Saturday. Let me add you to the ticker. Thank you so much, Ron Alexander. But now we have a new sponsor, Erin Laura, our Canadian scholar. She is enjoying the story time. And I know y'all are laughing at me because I know my area of expertise. It is not navigating these mean city streets. I thought I was ready to be a city girl. I am best suited as a golden girl. All right. Thank you so much, Erin Laura. Thank you for sponsoring the stream. So I almost asked the police to help us, but then I was like, they're probably going to look at me like, ma'am, what is the emergency? Okay, there's really not an emergency. We're just trying to find this restaurant called The Love. I don't know where I am. I finally made it out of the turnstile. Can you help us? But Andrea, my colleague and coworker, was like, we can do it, Maggie. I'm like, Fleming's was just across the street, but carry on. So we let the police pass us by. And then we found an exit. Okay, this one, 18th Street and JFK. So we're like, okay, this must be it. We opened the door, y'all. I didn't know where I was. I saw these streets and the puddle and the whatnot. Hello, sun smothered kisses. I was like, Lord, we are just trying to get to this restaurant. Apparently, we were underground this whole time. I didn't know. Wilbert says, when I seen this title, I was expecting something for the streets. Y'all know Maggie. Everything here is wholesome and family friendly. But if you're just joining, I'm recounting another dining adventure. It has a happy ending. We ended up fine, but a girlfriend and I decided to go into the city of Philadelphia for this restaurant recommendation, and we thought we could hang. We were not ready. All right, so speaking of the streets, the mean streets of Philadelphia, so we exit. I'm not even going to tell you about the subway smell, but we finally found an exit and we came out and it was beautiful. Apparently, we were underground. We were lost in the jungle. I almost went to the police for help. They would have looked at me like, ma'am, all you got to do is exit the subway. I didn't know. If you remember, when we got on the Amtrak in the suburbs, it was street level or at least road level. I didn't know it took me into the belly of the beast. Okay. Nobody told me that. I'm not a city girl. Hello, Marie. Marie, thank you so much for being here. Mona's here. Mona's also a content creator. Let us know what you got going on. Thank you all for liking the live stream. So, what probably should have taken us 20 minutes took us about an hour. Okay. We are not city girls. We are golden girls. Two old ladies trying to find a restaurant recommendation, getting it wrong, but we finally ended up in downtown Philadelphia. And I have to say, when we came up from the belly of the beast subway, it was beautiful. All right. Did I take a all right. So just showing you all. Oh, we had already walked. Let me slow it down. Let me go back. So we came up from the stairs, and this is the 18th Street where we were. So we had to walk about a block to this area called Rittenhouse. So just showing you all, there's my friend Andrea. So it's a little bit eclectic. I know I'm moving kind of fast, but you can see here we're in downtown Philadelphia, but they have like this part of Philadelphia that has all these eateries. And so this is where we're looking for our restaurant, and we found it, The Love. Let me see here. So there's the bagel shop. There's all these people. Wonderful. And then we look across the street, finally. I don't know if you could see it there, The Love. All right. So we made it to our restaurant. All this to say, if you're a suburbanite and you get directions from a city person, just know their way of navigating is like second nature to them. It was over the river and through the hood for us. But we finally found our restaurant. Now I'm ready to show you all the pictures and video. Ah, yes. Marie says those steps look like they lead to another dimension. Exactly. I didn't know what was going to happen, y'all. All right, so let's take a look at the actual food. All right, so across the street, finally, we did have to walk about a block, excuse me, but we found the restaurant. So this is the outside. It's got an awning here. Let me zoom in so you all can see. So this is the restaurant. We've already looked at the menu called The Love. So you can see here they do have patio seating outside if you want the al fresco. It was cold to me, but look, you got some people sitting outside with short sleeve shirts. Okay, they do have heaters. These heaters, if you want that street experience. So underneath the awning, the main entrance, they kind of have this little vestibule, if you will, which is like a little door before the actual restaurant door. So this is where we're heading so that we can actually enjoy. All right, and I think I shared with you all, we did have to wait. We did not have a reservation. We were lucky just to get there. Yes, another dimension, y'all, exactly. Whew. So we didn't make reservations because we just thought we were going to roll up. So they asked if we had a reservation. We were like, no. And I was sitting there looking like, please don't tell me this is reservation only because we have just gone over the river and through the woods to grandmother's house to get here. And she said, okay, let me see what I can do with no reservation. It'll be about 20 minutes. No problem. So we sat down and decompressed, allowed our blood pressure to return to normal because the Golden Girls were out past their bedtime. And then they finally called us to our table. So the host came to get us, and you all can see here they're hopping. Okay. So it is a little busy, packed. They have a lot of business. So he found a little table for us. So we're making our way to the back, very excited. It's been about an hour and a half, and we are ready for dinner. Again, the hotel we were at had a restaurant, and there was a Fleming's across the street. Why we decided to come out here? City girls, we up. All right. So they sat us down at this cute little table, nice wooden table with the linens. You all know how I am about the linens. Beautiful menu. We've already looked at the menu. Nice candle. And glassware. So I'm very excited now. We finally get to eat. So you all can see here, the menu was like on this card. They had their appetizers. This is the dinner menu. We looked at this online already, but they basically had no pictures, just the descriptions. So you have your appetizer section, your meal section, your side options, and then dessert. So again, what we ordered was the house rolls. So we got those because I needed something to sop up that drink. We got the Lovebird fried chicken. We did get, I got the cucumber and feta salad. She got the mashed potatoes. And then we also got the C is for cookie dessert. So ask the waiter to make a recommendation because y'all know I'm greedy and I want everything. Thank you all for liking the live stream. Okay, so let us continue. All right, so we're seated. The waiter is coming. He's giving us our water. We're looking at the menu. We're finally relaxed now, ready to enjoy a great meal. All right, so I didn't show you all the drink menu, but I asked for a recommendation because we had already had an adventure getting there. And I said, I kind of like something light and sweet. I'm a lightweight. So he suggested the frosé. It was my first time having a frosé. I absolutely loved it. Right up my speed, very girly. It's a rosé, but it's frozen. So imagine a slushie. And for your etiquette lesson, I did drink this with the straw. It was served in a stemless wine glass with the straw because, like my etiquette teacher says, if it's something that if you would toss it back and it would fall on you, then a straw is appropriate. Other than that, we drink out of the glass, ladies and gents. So you will see me drinking my water out of the glass. Silent small sips. And if you do get any lipstick on it, drink from the same spot. What does Marie say? I bet your demeanor helped you get a walk-in versus a reservation. Thank you. Femininity 101. Yeah, you all know it's just one of those things, when you want something from someone, what do we say? You attract more flies with sugar instead of vinegar or something like that. But there was no reason for me to show up with an attitude. I just got here. No, just let them know we don't have a reservation. But yeah, we're willing to wait and be pleasant. You would be surprised how many doors are open for you or open for me. So thank you for that. I appreciate the compliment. All right, so the frosé came, and I think the little card underneath, yes, it's kind of cut off here, but you can see it says the beverage feature. So they did have a drink special that I almost got. It was a Chateau, I can't remember, but it sounded like a sangria. So it was a wine with fruit. So it was between that or the frosé, but they did have a full bar menu. So there's another picture with the flash. It was excellent. It was just what I needed. So here we are, Golden Girls. We up. So there's me and Andrea. We got our drinks now, acting like we're cool, calm, collected, had a great time. No problem at all getting here. We are city girls, ready to turn up. What does Wilbert say? You had to act like a real city girl and demand a seat and give attitude for clout and show up on World Star. No, you all know I always want to represent myself well and represent you all well. There's no reason for me to act a fool. Nobody needs to make any accommodations for me. I am willing to wait. So we got seated and we got our drinks. We are ready for our food. All right. So the risotto. So this was the truffle risotto, and it was excellent. We looked at it on the menu, and again, risotto is rice that is cooked down very soft and creamy and flavorful. So it has shaved Parmesan. It had the I think it was like sourdough or some kind of crumbles for a nice crush, and then that's kind of the truffle, which is like a very earthy, like fancy mushroom. So it is an app on the appetizer menu, but if you want to share, they will split it ahead of time, which means they bring it out two portions on one portion on two separate plates. So that's the appetizer that we got, and it was very flavorful, creamy. I really wanted to eat slow, but I was hungry, y'all. It took us a while to get there. All right, so that was our appetizer with our frosé. Very good. All right, so I got a video for you all so you can see the different textures and layers going on in the risotto. We got some chive going on, hustling and bustling, a lot of, oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, Maggie's giving you the little spoon action so you can see. Marie says, I like that drink. You used to mix 7-Eleven Slurpees in 2020 in your Marie's been making her own frosés. So yeah, so there you go. So you can see the texture, very creamy. But yes, this is a very savory rice dish. So this was our appetizer, nice and cheesy, very tasty. All right, so now I'm starting to feel the frosé. So I said, please, 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 I need something to sop it up with. And so, some restaurants, bread is included, but I'm noticing in a lot of restaurants, bread is not. So we did order the bread basket. And these were the House Parker rolls. I don't know if they cook them or just serve them in the little mini cast iron. Hello, Tarantula Lindum. Thank you so much for being here. I was not a fan of the chive butter. So you'll see here, and I'm on Facebook and Facebook and YouTube. The bread was excellent. Warm, pull apart little rolls, very good flavor. But I was not a fan of this chive butter. I think it was strong. Chive is, oh, I'm sorry, y'all, not showing you the pictures. Chive is from the onion family, and it's a great ingredient, but I think it overpowered the bread. So we did try it. I'll try just about anything. So we opened up the bread. It was nice and warm. Got a little dollop of the chive butter and spread it on there. But when I took a bite, the onioniness of the butter overpowered the delicate flakiness of the bread. So we asked for regular butter, and with regular butter, it was excellent. They had chive butter. Hello, Bria Joy. Thank you so much for being here. You're welcome to join us on Facebook and YouTube. They had regular butter, chive butter, and honey butter. So you all can let me know which one of those three would be your favorite. If you like it really savory, maybe the chive butter would be right up your alley. We did the regular butter. I wanted the honey butter too. Greedy. But I just needed something to kind of settle that frosé. I don't drink much at all, and so I like to drink with a meal. All right, let us continue. So we have our bread after I inhaled my risotto. All right, so I got a little video for you all so you can see here. And yeah, it was just a little dollop of chive butter. It was okay. I wouldn't recommend it.
And you know what? No one would ever know any.
All right, let us continue. So now our entree has arrived. Excuse me. So their signature, they call it the lovebird. And it is a fried chicken dish. So what they do is they take a chicken breast and they take a chicken thigh and debone it and then pound it almost like a chicken cutlet, batter it up and fry it. I know, y'all. I know. I was so bad. I got to get back on track. And then they make this homemade sauce they call the comeback sauce. So you can just easily eat it with a fork and a knife and sop up some of that sauce. So you all can see here, they're bringing our plate. Now the sides are served separately. So their regular dish is the chicken, and it comes with grits and greens. I'm not here for the greens, so I substituted my greens for the cucumber and feta salad. I really like that. Andrea's not here for the grits, so she substituted hers with the mashed potato, and she was very happy about that. All right, so let's see if I say anything worthy. Woo! Oh my goodness. So you can see they're the grit.
Thank you. Beautiful.
And the salad. All right, so the side items came in the you all can see here, and then I took a picture with the flash, but you all can see here the side items come. So our bread, we're tearing it up. You see, we got that extra butter over here. I wasn't a fan of the grits. The texture for me, and y'all know me and my 3 T's: texture, temperature, and taste. The grits were kind of thick, maybe like they, you had to kind of work to get them out. I like them a little bit soupier, so I can kind of like, I don't know, just enjoy the dining experience. Cucumber and feta salad was excellent. Had some nice little crispy bits on there. Just a really clean salad, like tossed in some kind of vinaigrette. And then the chicken, and here's the comeback sauce. Let me get a better picture for you all. So this is the comeback sauce. It's kind of like a yum yum sauce, like a Chick-fil-A sauce, like a really savory kind of like sauce that went really well with the chicken. What are you all saying? Aaron, Laura, oh, you made every color of a 7-Eleven slushie. Your husband would empty the bottles before you got to them. Aaron Laura says, you like garlic butter or just regular salted butter? Yeah, we got salted butter, and it depends what you're putting it on. Chicken looks good. Yes, it was really good. I only ate the thigh. It was 2 big pieces of chicken, and the way they did the presentation, they were kind of stacked on each other. So let's see here. We have, I believe, the chicken thigh underneath, and then this is the chicken breast and my 2 sides. So really big portion of food. Again, I did love, everything. So yeah, just a little salt and pepper for me. All right, so we ate. Now we're ready for dessert. The waiter brought us like a pre-dessert and then the dessert. I know. So this is a cinnamon cake. This is not the first time. I actually had a pre-dessert in London. We haven't done that stream yet. I'll have to give you all my fine dining experience in London. But we ordered the C is for cookie, which is basically like a cookie a la mode. So it's a cookie in like a little cast iron with a scoop of ice cream, drizzled with like caramel sauce, all melty and ooey gooey. So good, y'all. Oh my gosh, I'm so greedy. But when they brought out the dessert, they also brought out little bite-sized pieces of cake, their cinnamon cake. So that was the pre-dessert. Exactly. Pre-dessert, dessert. Marie says, how was the crunch? The crunch of what? The chicken or the crunch of what? Let me know. And I will answer for you. So let's see what we're saying here.
So much. It is. Perfect.
Espresso cake and there's an espresso butter.
Thank you so much.
Oh my gosh. Maggie enjoyed that frosé. So the cinnamon cake here, I think I got a picture of it. So it's just a little piece. I love the presentation with the little drizzle here. And then this was, I believe it was like an espresso type of frosting and one little chocolate chip. Just a very beautiful bite size. So this is the dessert that we ordered. And this is the little pre-dessert, little taste. I love stuff like this. Like if you could give me a whole menu in like 2 bites, I want everything. Hello, River. Thank you so much for being here. We're wrapping up, but if you want to see the pictures, I'm on Facebook and YouTube. So I definitely love the cinnamon cake. The cinnamon cake was moist, very flavorful, a nice coffee frosting with a little chocolate chip. And then this is the dessert that we ordered. So this is the cookie, crumbly, buttery chocolate chip cookie, warm with a scoop of ice cream. They did do cookie dough ice cream. I thought that was a little overpowering. I would have preferred just a vanilla ice cream because then we had the caramel drizzle on top of it. However, everything melted together. So So good. Marie says the crunch of the chicken. Yes, it was good. So this was chicken without the bone. So I did cut it with a knife and a fork. You know, proper etiquette is you eat with your knife and your fork, unless it's finger food. I wish it had the bone because I would have just picked it up and greedy. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. So yeah, the chicken was good. I probably would have had I added a little salt and pepper to it, but it was excellent. All right, and that's our pre-dessert, the little taste of the cinnamon cake. And then we were leaving. They were, winding down. Or was that when we were arriving? I can't tell. The sun is still up. All right, so just showing you all some pictures. We were right across the street from that Manhattan bagel. Ah, yes. When we were done eating and we had that adventure, and I'm looking at Andrea and she's looking at me, and we were like, do we want to go over the river and through the woods? Okay, we're going to walk a block back to the train station, go down, get on the train, go back to the suburbs, and then get off at the Amtrak and then Uber to our hotel. We weren't trying to do that, y'all. We were full and we were tired. And when we got to the door, it was raining. We both looked at each other and said, oh, no, we will not. So we ended up calling an Uber. Of course, it was surge pricing. It was like either $40 or $80. I can't remember, but we were city girls one way. We had our adventure. The Golden Girls tried to hang. We made it to the restaurant. We had a good meal. Thank you. We're gonna expense it, but we sat here in this little awning and waited for our Uber to come get us. And when I got in that Uber, literally put my head back. Maggie was tired. I was out. I woke up at the door of our hotel, which is exactly how I wanted it to be. Just get me door to door service. I tried, y'all. I tried to do it with the city folk, but I'm old. It was late. It was confusing, but we had a wonderful meal. Marie said, "One way, city girl, we up." So I took the train and Ubered back, and I had a great meal and an adventure. So the next time I'll be in Philadelphia is May. So the company wants us to come once per quarter. So we've done March and then May, I think September and then November. So I'll definitely be going back. And I think next time we will just have breakfast. We'll just have dinner either across the street or in the restaurant. I did have dinner in the restaurant. I've got so much more to catch you all up on. So we will be streaming again. You all can let me know if you want to know about the hotel restaurant or if you want to hear about the London fine dining. But I do stream for you all here every day. Thank you for enjoying my story time. This is my one-way city girl experience, and it was fun. Okay, so hey, 10 plus, we are wrapping up. Let me go ahead and close out with the commercial. I have three things for you all. I have a cookbook, I have a course, and I have consults. So you can get your Maggie cookbook. It is an ebook. You can download it. I do have a discount code for you all. My cookbook is available. I think it's $19.99, but you get $5 off with this discount code. It is you all's favorite recipes, including the TLA fried apples. You get the actual recipe plus a video embedded of my stream. Wilbert, I know you've made the clip for me. I gotta review that. But the cookbook is available. You all have asked. And then I also have a course. Thank you all for helping me to monetize my passion for food. Thank you, Erin Laura, for sponsoring. Thank you, Ron Alexander, for supporting. My course is the Guide to Monetization. I was monetized on my channel in 4 months. Most new YouTube channels take a year to get monetized. So if you want to know what I did and how I did it, you can preview it for free. The link is in the description. The course is $50 and you have lifetime access. I talk about my approach to everything, including screenshots of what you can expect from Google. if you want to turn your passion into something you can monetize. It's also available, and the cookbook is available to my Maggie members. I have memberships on YouTube starting at $5 a month. You get behind the scenes access, early notice. You get the course and the cookbook there. Thank you all to my members for just being here and supporting. And then lastly, I've been doing this for a while, but I haven't really advertised it, but I do consultations now. So if you would like to book a Maggie meeting one-on-one with me to pick my brain, the link is in the description. I don't think I changed the price yet, y'all. I think it's $50 for half an hour, $100 for an hour. So whether it's on the cooking stuff or the femininity stuff or the relationship stuff, if there's anything that you would like my take on one-on-one offline, you can request a meeting with me, and I'll set up a private Zoom where we can chat. So yeah, I think that is everything. Okay, Tracy wants to hear about London fine dining. Okay, so we'll do that tomorrow. I am going to get back cooking, you all. I'm just, drinking water and eating air sandwiches because I have been eating everything. Plus, I do need to go through the fridge, take everything out, wipe it down, and place a grocery store order. So we will be cooking. But yeah, tomorrow we'll talk about my fine dining in London town. I had a wonderful time. Wilbert said, I know you've been busy, no rush. I'm a celebrity now. Thank you so much, Wilbert. AE says, you love this so much. Thank you, Miss Maggie. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate that. Apocalypse, my first time seeing you here, says, bon appetit. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Personal time with Kim K says, public transportation in California, but you feel like public transportation on the East Coast is a different beast. Yeah, it is, y'all. And I was not ready. Maggie is a city girl one way, and we Ubered back. All right. I hope you all had fun. I will see you all tomorrow. Maybe midday. We'll see what it looks like, but I will stream for you all tomorrow. But for now, Instagram class is dismissed. Thank you so much. And Facebook and YouTube. Thank you all so much for being here. Class is dismissed.